Praise Master Jesus. Praise Master Jesus. God is a good God.
He is good.
God is awesome God. My wife had a dream and I really want her to share this dream. Let's see what God is saying concerning Donald Trump. She had a dream about Donald Trump.
Yeah.
She'd never tell me this dream, but let's see what it's going to be like.
Yes. I had something on my phone.
You can remember it?
No.
Okay, let me stop it.
Yeah.
You want to go and comment?
Yeah, let me go get it.
I should stop it? Yeah, I should stop it.
Yes.
Yeah, she's back.
I'm back, y'all. Okay, the reason why I wanted to get my phone is because I want to screen shoot the meaning of affidavit. Okay, and so then let me do my dream, and then we'll know the meaning of the word affidavit. Okay. So in this dream, I seen it's like I was in a mall, and I was in the mall. It was a section where you could go vote for which president you want, right? So that's where I was on my way to. So I began to see, my brother in the mall with his friend, and I noticed that my brother voted because he had a round button on his shirt, and I had a round button as well, but I hadn't voted yet. So his button had the word, Dem, like for Democrat. So I was really shocked about that because he usually, go the way of choosing the president with the most values for Christianity, So I was shocked about that. And he was like, yeah, I decided to change to be a Democrat. I was like, okay, well, cool. So I went into where they were voting at, right? And so it was a section for the Democrats and it was a section for the Republicans, right? So where you could tell where the Democrats were at because they all had like Democrat area and then they had the Republican name on the other side, right? And so I came in to vote and I was getting prepared to. And so the Democrats noticed that I had my little Republican button on. And so they made me feel uncomfortable and intimidated. They was persuading me to go vote for Democrat president. And I was like, no, but thank you. I'm a Christian. I stick with my Christian values. That's the way it's going to be, right? So then I went to the Republican side to get ready to vote, and I began to see Donald Trump on the stage. Like I could have literally kind of like walked up to him, He was on stage. So this room kind of reminded me of a theater, It kind of reminded me of a theater. But so he was up there and he was sitting at this long table and there's other politicians up there with him. And so as I began to vote for President Donald Trump, I got a little irritated because he wanted the people who wanted to vote for Donald Trump. He wanted people to sign an affidavit. So that was more paperwork that the Republicans had to do if they voted for Donald Trump. And that upset me because I wanted to vote and I wanted to go home, get it over with. But he wanted more information. He wanted us to do more paperwork. And I was afraid in that dream because I was like, you're going to turn people off from that. You're going to turn people away. And it's already difficult for people to vote for you in a public place because they get intimidated. So I was just like, you don't do more of this to push people away. Make it easy for us, okay? And so I was like, I'm gonna have to go up there and talk to Donald Trump about this because this is going too far. And so I wanted to do the meaning of Alpha David because I'm sorry, y'all, I don't know a lot of stuff, but I've heard of this before. So when I woke up, I decided to get the meaning. And when I got the meaning, that's exactly what I felt, okay? A written statement confirmed by oath or affirmation for use as evidence in court. And so I was like, that's why he wanted us to sign the affidavit of that we actually voted for him.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the end of the dream.
Yeah, the affidavit is the commitment.
Yes.
So he's kind of irritating, like he's
Proof
telling
of commitment.
people like you need to commit to the nation, to the country.
Okay.
It's just the commitment of it. And a lot of times we get irritated by too many words, or too many activities, or too many things because of what the left side, some people call them left side or Democrat.
Okay.
So, and if you see a Democrat in this dream, they are coming up with more intimidation, intimidating people.
Oh, gotcha.
So making people the dream is just a perfect revelation from God. This is the situation Democrats are putting people that want to vote for Trump.
Wow.
So they make you uncomfortable. They make you want to be afraid. They make you don't want feel like you don't want to trust Donald Trump anymore. So they make you they just make you to have that fear. Remember in the dream you have a little fear.
Yeah.
Make you have that fear. A little thing can make you to doubt.
Yeah, that's true.
Man, is Donald Trump gonna really do something? Is Donald Trump gonna really help? And if you notice, there's something very important in that dream. In that dream, you were saying to your brother, I know you as a Christian. You follow God. You love God. But why on this side that you know that they want to stop a lot of things concerning Christianity? They want to, they are the men antichrist. So you you were so shocked about it.
I was so shocked. Yeah.
So you see what God is really saying in here is a 100% proof of who you believe, who you want to support. This is what they do. This is, in Republican right now, which is Donald Trump, is not something so easy. Right. Everything that is going on around him is not something that people will be like, okay, I'm gonna stand strong. It's still gonna irritate you. It's still gonna make you, to be so upset and mad and all that. But at the same time, still remember what the devil is up to, what Satan can do.
Right.
Satan can sweetly speak to you, talk to you. Job's wife said, curse God and die. Very sweet words. And Satan said to Jesus, if you fall from here, I will send my angels. They will protect you. They will guide you.
Yes.
Easy,
manipulation,
smooth talks.
Brainwashing.
And you might be so comfortable with it, but not knowing that you are like killing not only yourself, but a lot of people. So, it's very, very important dream. Very important dream. I'm just trying, to get more understanding out from this dream because the dream itself clears everything. So I know sometimes my wife will be like, I don't understand it, but when more understanding and wisdom of God comes in it, it makes more sense and it helps at the same time. So
I really do, because I didn't understand this dream.
For real?
Okay, I didn't. And as soon as you gave the interpretation, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
So just be bold, be brave. If you love God, if you love Christ, there's a lot of people that are really opposition of the things that is going on in the house of God, people confessing Jesus Christ. There's a lot of people that are really opposition for that.
Yeah.
And that, we just need to be very careful in casting our vote.
Yes, and that's exactly what I was planning to say at the end of this video. Everyone, please, if you love your country and if you love the future generation, you would definitely pray on who to vote for. You cannot allow any news media or any person sway you. You have to, especially if you're a Christian, go into
Yeah.
prayer, ask the Lord, which president should I vote for?
Yeah.
So that my country can be great, so that my future generation, our children, can have a great future. And Satan is really trying to destroy that, okay? The Lord began to show me and my husband that if the Democrats do get in office, if they do become president, any one of them, it's not going to be good for our country. It's going to be very horrible.
Very hard, very horrible.
It's going to be horrible for our generation.
Christians are going to suffer through it.
Yes.
Like what is going on in Nigeria. Christians are suffering through it in that country. So,
yes.
we need to pray and start, God, tell us, show us, who do you want us to vote? Let it not be Henry and Monic speaking or
Right.
other people out there are, trying to convince you. Talk to God.
Yes,
He says,
please.
call unto me and I will answer you. So talk to God. He will definitely answer you.
And I want to share a dream I had, because it's just showing us how powerful the next generation will be. And I'm going to share this dream with you. In a dream, I was inside of a building, and this infant, was in a car seat, an infant baby now, to the point that this baby wasn't ready to crawl, ready to walk, or nothing. So somebody left their baby on the outside of the window, outside of the building, and I was looking, and then I began to see a snake come by the car seat. And I was looking, and I was like, whose baby is that? We got to help the baby. We got to help the baby. And then as soon as I turned around, I seen the infant, like, kill the snake out of nowhere. And I was shocked. I was like, this baby killed the snake.
Yeah.
And I was just amazed by that. And that's just showing you how powerful the youth will be in the future.
Amen.
And Satan is trying to destroy it.
Yeah.
So we got to realize Satan's plans on this, and we got to make the right decision for our future.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right, that's it. Listen, if you're not subscribed to Henry and Monique, go ahead and do so. You know why? Because we'll automatically
Make you a cool Christian.
Because cool Christians.
We hang out over here. God bless you all. We love you guys. Bye, y'all.
Bye.